An Atlanta woman is now demanding Georgia lawmakers to crack down on super speeders and drag racers.
It is an issue we have covered now for years, and it nearly cost Erica Pines her life. 11 Alive's Joe Ripley shares her story and how it could lead to solutions.
Erica Pines needs a little help to get around. Back in July, she was headed to meet her cousin when a driver racing on the road hit her.
And I was compacted in my car with all the airbags out, and I just yelled out, "I can't die right now."
The crash shattered Pines' ankle. She underwent several surgeries. She says the perpetrator, who she says was racing, paid a fine and had a history of reckless driving. And now she's calling for harsher penalties for reckless drivers. When it comes to super speeding, drag racing, and reckless driving, the road is where lawmakers on both sides can meet in the middle. Pines inspired proposed legislation called Erica's Law to combat the ongoing issue. The state legislation would call for a 5-year license suspension for a first offense, 10-year suspension for a second offense, and a lifetime license suspension for a third offense.
Maybe it's not a 5-year suspension, but certainly less than what is on the books right now, because what we have on the books right now is clearly not deterring people from acting so recklessly on our streets.
State Representative Stacey Evans says higher fines could combat reckless driving. State Senator Randy Robertson says the punishment has to fit the crime.
Unless there's some kind of temporary license offered for work in school during those 5 years, your life pretty much comes to a standstill.
State lawmakers on both sides of the aisle could consider legislation starting in January, but say such drastic penalties likely will not be adopted, and there would likely be compromise. Pine says that could mean progress for other victims of superspeeders and racers on the road.
So to be given another chance at life or continued life means a lot to me.
Joe Ripley, 11 Alive News.